Some of these restaurants, they're celebrating tonight because they made it over another hurdle and they're still in business. We are at 13th and Walnut, which is a popular spot for dining out. You see people dining out in the streets, see people dining out in the sidewalk. And if you go to El Vez, which is at the corner at Sansom, there's people dining indoors. On a night like this, when it's not so cold, you have that option of indoor or outdoor. And scenes like this are going to help these restaurants make it through this slow winter season. Saturday brunch in January, and it feels more like spring than the middle of winter. NBC10 drove all over the city, from Manayunk to Fishtown to South Philly. A nice day for outdoor dining, but for the first time in what feels like forever, some restaurants opened their doors and dining rooms to guests. When you woke up today and you knew there was going to be indoor dining, how did you feel?
I was excited. I've been awake since 6:30 this morning.
It's like a kid on Christmas Day. How did you feel when you woke up this morning?
Excited. Very excited.
Saturday is the first day Philadelphia allowed indoor dining since November 20th, but only at 25% capacity. While smaller neighborhood spots will remain outdoor only, larger venues like Yards Brewing Company seized the opportunity to bring in more staff.
We've been working with staffs of like 4 or 5 people each day instead of, we used to have 25 people on the floor pre-pandemic. So here we had 10 people today, and it was exciting, and we did a celebratory toast to each other. And
what has the last month been like for Yards?
It was hard.
2020 was a roller coaster ride for the service industry, but the year offered very little highs. Last spring, closures led to nearly 6 million restaurant workers losing their jobs nationally. Outdoor dining brought some relief during the summer months. Just as indoor dining reached 50% capacity in Philly, COVID cases skyrocketed, which led to tighter restrictions during the holidays. In the city, 180 restaurants closed temporarily or permanently by year's end.
I definitely think there was some panic there and a lot of unknown and what if, but I think we all needed that little setback to refocus and recenter, and it's brought us back better than ever.
And COVID with vaccines on the way, there is a hint of optimism. Now, in our story, we did mention some of these smaller neighborhood, locally owned mom and pop shops that are restaurants. They're only open at 25% capacity, so they can, at the most, maybe allow a handful of customers inside. We may see those options change for indoors as soon as the Philly allows 50% capacity. Reporting live here in Center City, I'm Brandon Hudson, NBC 10 News.